What's good, everyone? It is me, Coach Ed, with another episode today of my draft top 10 draft picks. I'm sorry, draft positional players. Today I'm doing the quarterbacks. I know most people have different assessments, and some people have asked me about it. So today is the day I'm going to be announcing my quarterback positioning, the top 10. All right, I'm going to give you the top 10. I'm going to give you the bottom five. I'm just going to give you the players, and then the top five. I'm going to give you a little analysis, my strengths and my weaknesses of those players themselves. Okay. But before I do that, if you're new to the channel, you know the routine. Make sure you hit the notification and subscribe so this way you know when I'm posting new content. And everyone, like and share on all your social medias. You guys are really helping me grow my channel, and I thank you. Okay, so without further ado, I'm getting into the PT position, the quarterback position for this year's NFL draft. Coming in at number 10, it's the champion, Stetson Bennett, quarterback from Georgia, 5'11, 190 pounds. Coming in at number 9, Jaron Hall, 6'1, 210 pounds. Number 8, Max Duggan from TCU, 6'2, 205 pounds. Number 7, Clayton Tune from Houston, 6'3, 215 pounds. Number 6, Hendon Hooker, Tennessee, 6'4, 210 pounds. So those are 6 through 10. Coming in at number 5, from Florida, Anthony Richardson, 6'4, 230 pounds. And he's 21 years of age. Now, his strengths are he's a freakish athlete. He has good size and build for a quarterback. He has a cannon of an arm. He has elite running ability. He's strong and powerful. When he uses proper footwork, his passes are actually accurate. His passes explode off his hands. He does have excellent play action usage. He has a quick release. He does throw from different passing angles, and he does well in terms of climbing the pocket before he explodes into the running lane. Now, he needs to improve on learning how to control the passing strength. In other words, when to put touch on certain passes. He is extremely inconsistent. He has great moments when his passes are of an elite caliber, but then there are moments when his passes are not his best. His decision making, field vision, he does not have great anticipation. His pre snap reading, his passing patience, allowing a passing play to develop, and the overshooting of an open receiver. So that's Anthony Richardson. I want to add to that, this kid has the potential, if he's properly developed, to be a top tier quarterback going forward. And I mean, probably going into the top 2 to 3 out of this draft class if he's properly tutored and developed. Coming in at number 4, from Stanford University, Tanner McKee, 6'6", 230 pounds, 22 years of age. He has very good quarterback size. He's a pocket passer. He has good arm strength. He plays with fundamentality. He fundamentally plays with good footwork. He steps to the passing direction, driving off of his back foot. Has great anticipation. He has the arm ability to complete passes all across the field. He works and scans the field. When he sees it, he rips it. He has sneaky athleticism for a pocket passer, and he has a good understanding of the passing game concepts. Now, improvements is he's inaccurate when his footwork is poor, understanding when to drive a pass to a receiver and when to use the touch. He has bad turnovers at the wrong times, fine tuning his play action. He tends to feel the pressure and unnecessarily rushes his passes. And because he was at Stanford, the surrounding talent. Could this kid actually be a lot better? So that's what I have for Tanner McKee. Coming in at number 3, from Alabama, Bryce Young, 6', 195 pounds, 21 years of age. Now, his strengths are he plays with good footwork. He has very good vision and anticipation. He's very accurate. His ball placement helps to elevate his team's play. He's great. He has great mental toughness and fortitude. He is great at all his passes, and he plays with a high football IQ. Now, his improvement, his height and his size. Will he be durable enough to compete in the NFL? And that's very big. That's a question I think everyone has. Also, does he have the ability to find the open receiver if he's faced with big bodies flying around him? In other words, if there's because he's 6 feet and you're going up with against guys 6'6", 6'5", will he be able to find those open receivers? Because sometimes smaller quarterbacks, with pressure in their face, they can't find them. While he possesses a decent arm strength, it's not elite. In other words, the ball doesn't pop off of his hand. So, and Kenny have elevated talent around him in the NFL because he really didn't have to at times at Alabama. We all know Alabama has the elite talent. So, coming in at number 2 from Kentucky, Will Levis, 6'3", 230 pounds. He has a very strong arm, smooth passing delivery. He has a quick release. He's smart, very good athleticism, has the ability to attack the open areas with his legs, great ability of fitting passes into tight windows, very good use of play action, allowing him to settle in the pocket and throw the ball comfortably. He shows an ability to scan the field when he has the time. Now, improvement are he relies more on arm strength instead of the proper mechanics. I mean, you could look at that. He doesn't throw, step and drive and off the back foot. He just relies on his arm and his wrist sometimes. Um, he's inaccurate also when he's using the improper mechanics. So his passes tend to sail or either drive into the ground. Um, his passes, like I said, will hang when he doesn't step into it. His footwork definitely needs to be improved, and he has to be consistent with it. He tends to lock onto a receiver that he's looking for. His patience is not always there, and limitations with the surrounding talent around him overall. I mean, Kentucky really didn't have that elite talent like you would have at Alabama. Okay, and coming in at number 1, C.J. Stroud from Ohio State, 6'3", 220 pounds. He has a strong arm. He has a great ability to make all the throws to all parts of the field. Excellent footwork. He does a great job of stepping and driving the ball downfield. He has great anticipation. I mean, if you look at that Georgia game, that championship, the semifinal game against Georgia, that first touchdown to Marvin Harrison Jr., the way he slid out of the pocket, slid to his right, and just threw the ball and knew that Marvin Harrison Jr. was going to be there, it was a thing of beauty. He does throw his receivers open. He has very good accuracy. He has a high level of football IQ, good use of the play action. He scans the field well. He has a good ability to elude the pressure, continues to scan the field when he's outside of the pocket. He doesn't panic under pressure. He has a quiet and calming confidence, and he's a very good leader. Now, his improvements are he has average athleticism. His speed is not elite, that you would like for a top level quarterback. How will he play? How will the playing in OSU's offense transition into the NFL? Because that's always a question when you play at Ohio State as a quarterback. Will you transition into the NFL caliber of offense? His accuracy when he's facing heavy pressure, it's not always on point. And the better use of the clock in his head when he's running downfield. In other words, when he gets outside and he's scanning, knowing when to just take it and go, as opposed to trying to force a play. So those are my top quarterbacks. Coming in at number 1, C.J. Stroud. Number 2, Will Levis. Number 3, Bryce Young. Number 4, Tanner McKee. Number 5, Anthony Richardson. Number 6, Hendon Hooker. Number 7, Clayton Tune. Number 8, Max Duggan. Number 9, Jaren Hall. And number 10, Stetson Bennett. Now, my diamond in the rough is Jaren Hall from BYU. When I looked at him, and initially I thought BYU, maybe he's another quarterback like Zach Wilson. But when I looked at him, no, he's far from it. He's very intelligent. He knows how to, in other words, when he's dropping back, he knows how to flip the hips to roll out of the pocket when pressure's coming. He gets his shoulders around to be in a good throwing motion, left side or right side. Left side, he does need to work on a little bit more. He has a very good throwing mechanics, has strength. He's one that I'm curious to see develop as they go forward. So he's my diamond in the rough. So that's it. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you feel I'm off? Do you think I missed someone? What's your top 10 in terms of the quarterback position? I'd love to hear from everyone. So That's it for today. And like I always say in sport, make sure you turn it on and turn it up. Peace.